final Retaking America town hall ahead of the midterms. All right, the first polls open 80 hours from now in a midterm election that will shape the direction of our country for at least the next 2 years and probably really for the next decade. So when the 2020 election was called for Biden, you might remember, Democrats got very cocky very quickly, and then they got sloppy, giving into the craziest demands of the far left on issues ranging from trans rights to stopping the Keystone Pipeline. And now, 2 short years later, look at the mess they've created. They stoked inflation, they've sabotaged our energy independence, and they wrecked our foreign policy. In fact, I was thinking about this tonight. I really can't think of a single issue that Biden and the Democrats have gotten right. And overwhelmingly, Americans do not think that democracy is at risk if the Democrats lose control of Congress. Just like they don't think our country is systemically racist or defined by the events of January 6th. And it turns out that it's their candidates, the Democrat candidates, who stink, not ours. Have you seen that poor Katie Hobbs in Arizona? Oh, my God. Have you listened to that goofy Beto? Whoever thought he could win? Have you been put to sleep by Charlie Crist or Maggie Hassan in New Hampshire or that Cortez Masto character? And I'd like to meet the person who really, really thinks that John Fetterman is capable of having a coherent conversation about the weather, let alone a complex piece of legislation. On the other hand, and contrary to the earlier grousing of Mitch McConnell, the Democrats and the Republicans, candidates are really formidable. Even when the know-it-all said that they were doomed as recently as August, well, our candidates kept fighting.
We're fighting for every single child in the state of Ohio, and that's what is on the ballot on November the 8th.
I'm here to fight for Washington State.
What I'm seeing now is a movement of people who are ready to save our republic and save our state.
Go to the polls on November 8th, and we take this state back, and we turn Michigan red.
We're all in, we win. We can do this together. All in, we win.
Republicans nominated fresh-thinking, populist perspectives that focused on 4 key points: the economy, crime, the border, and our schools. But what about the Democrats? Well, when Biden began dropping in the polls, they thought they could save themselves with new messaging and gimmicks. So it was hashtag Putin's gas tax, or it was ultra MAGA, or democracy's on the ballot. Well, none of it worked. We knew it wouldn't. In the meantime, Republicans campaigned really hard in all 50 states. The RNC poured money into races in California and Connecticut. And for the first time since Ronald Reagan, the GOP did not concede any demographic group to the Democrats, not even in the heart of American liberalism, right here in New York City. But we begin tonight in Pennsylvania, where things are so close. The Real Clear Politics average has Dr. Mehmet Oz up 0.1 percentage points over John Fetterman. Now, it wasn't until late last week that Oz finally saw some polls that he's leading in and hopes Election Day turnout will be enough to overcome Fetterman's early vote lead. But for his part, Fetterman's final push doesn't include talking to voters in Pennsylvania about the issues they care about, but rather talking to the gals at The View about how fit he is to serve.
I really feel that we have been leaving the same equivalent kind of medical information that Dr. Oz did. And, we've been running a campaign, and I think we have been very transparent. And I feel that we're running a very transparent rate about our health issues. Excuse me.
Well, I think you look and sound great.
It's clear your post-stroke struggles are not cognitive and would not hinder you as a senator.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.